All right, so I think
I'm here.
lost.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. So who do you have winning the whole thing?
I got Michigan State winning the whole thing.
Okay.
Michigan State. I got to go Izzo, veteran. He coaches the teams well. And this is a team, I mean, they're veterans. They're a good team, man. You know, I picked them to beat Duke. I called that one. I knew that was the team that was going to upset Duke. Even though I wish Central Florida would have did it. But I knew Michigan State was going to beat Duke. And, you know, I was the only one of my four teams that made it to the Final Four. I will take them for, you know, like I said, I will take Michigan over all those teams. Michigan State over all those teams.
All right, so we'll see what happens. We still have one more weekend left of college basketball. And then after that,
yes,
we will not see it anymore for a long time. But we got the draft coming up. The draft going to be coming up the next couple months. Calipari, and I got my man Tyon Mack on the line. Calipari seals a lifetime deal with Kentucky. I'm not really surprised. When you think about Calipari now, you think about Kentucky. He started. I think he was instrumental in starting the one and done boys, making it not be a downer on the players or on school, but allowing them to choose. So he's gonna be there for the rest of his life until he leaves or retires. But I think that's a good move. I like that move. Coach Cato has been putting quality players in the NBA for a long time. But another thing, Nasir Little declares for the NBA draft. I'm not surprised about that. You're probably going to hear Kobe White eventually going through to the draft as well. And then another NCAA basketball talk. Jerry Stackhouse is in talks with Vanderbilt to become the next head coach. I love Jerry Stackhouse, being a North Carolina fan. I would love to see him get his opportunity to be a head coach somewhere. He's played 18 years in the NBA, 2 All-Star appearances. He is now an assistant coach with the Memphis Grizzlies. So I hope he gets this opportunity, he gets this shot. But I want to appreciate you, Tyon, for coming on. Have a good rest of your evening. Appreciate you for taking time out.
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it too, man. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right.
Later. All right, so that was Tyon Mack on the show. Next up, we will have Blake Cochran of Keeping It Hill. Blake Cochran is a writer for KeepingItHill.com, editor. We got major ties because we're both North Carolina Tar Heels fans. So he'll be coming on the show previewing this Final Four. So we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, the greatest, if you're tuned in, I would love to get you to call in for a couple minutes before Blake comes on the show. It's 469-351-0881. Give a preview of your show, but also kind of the pulse of the city, with you being there in LA. So we'll take a quick break, and when we get back, hopefully we can get the greatest on the line.
We all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I am here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
Hi, I'm Cole Johnson of Cole Sports. And checking out my man, Ben Sutter III. BS3 Sports, baby. Hit him with that truth, man.
back to the weekend wrap-up show right here on X Squad Radio. The greatest, go ahead and call in if you can. Again, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. He did not have to die. It's not like he had cancer and people had were able to say their goodbyes to him and were able to appreciate him. So that was, it's still hard. It's still hard. Somebody that was positive in the community, someone that had a store, got shot in front of his own store. Again, very sad to see and hear. So as we all know, North Carolina was bounced by Auburn, 97-80. It was, I'm thinking, okay, we're down by a couple, maybe we can come back. We're down by 8, okay, we can come back from 8. We're down by 11, we can come back from 11. And it just started to continually get worse. That just shows Auburn's heart. That's heart right there. That is heart. And we're making threes. And Big L, X-Squad affiliate, was talking noise, talking about Auburn better not be able to hit some threes, which Auburn was hitting threes. And when they started hitting threes, and they started continuously hitting threes and scoring, it started to look more and more like a wrap for North Carolina. And now look, I'm going to be honest, and I was honest. I was honest with y'all. I said I wasn't expecting North Carolina to go this far. But when it actually happens, that's not the best of feelings that you want to see that happen to your team. But the star player, I'm probably going to say this wrong, but Chume Okeke had 20 points, 11 rebounds. Cameron Johnson has been very instrumental in this team. He had 15, 5, 3 steals. But it's tough to see your team go down like that. Tough to see your team go down like that. Luke May had 13. Kenny Williams had 10. Kobe White had 15. But Auburn was 17 for 37 from the 3. They had 17 threes, 45.9%. That will win you some games. And guess what North Carolina was? 7 for 28 from the 3. That's 25%. That does not win you games. Bruce Pearl coaching a great game. Also, not to mention, Kobe White went 0 for 7 from the 3. So I have to come on here today and express my disgust of my team losing, not by a little bit, but by 17. So coming up on the 6th, we got 2 games on Saturday. Auburn, Virginia at 5 Central, and then we got Texas Tech and Michigan State playing at 7:49. Auburn is the lowest seed at 5. You got a 2 seed in Michigan State, a 3 seed in Texas Tech, and a 1 seed in Virginia. But like I said, if Virginia can win this, there's definitely a redemption story for them. This will be a huge redemption story. You lose to number 16, the first team to ever do it, and then you come back and win a national championship. They're from the SEC. They're from the ACC. So I kind of got, like I said, I got a little bit of in my heart, a little bit rooting for Virginia. So other news going around the NBA, back to the NBA. Lakers are sitting LeBron James for the rest of the season. Who's surprised at this? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at the way the Lakers season went either. You have to think this team has 3 veterans on it and a bunch of rookies. So you cannot expect LeBron to put this team on his back and take them to the playoffs. And I think he should rest. And actually, I think it's good that LeBron rests so he can be back and ready for next year. When was the last time LeBron wasn't in the playoffs? I don't know. I can't come up with a number. I know he's been in the finals 9 times, so it's got to be at least 9 years. But I think, I'm going to say something. I think LeBron has deserved the right to sit out of the playoffs for 1 year. And when he comes back next year with this new design squad, because he is not going to go into this season, next season with the same squad. Don't get it twisted. He will not be going into this next season with the same squad. Radio KF says, isn't it awfully strange that Tubby Smith wins a national championship for Kentucky, yet gets fired because he's not consistently winning championships, yet Calipari gets a lifetime contract after winning the same amount of championships? Good point. Good point. The greatest. I'm gonna call you because it's a different number than my personal number. So let me call you real quick. But you got a great point. You actually got an excellent point there. So we're gonna getting ready to get the greatest on the line. His show coming up next. Hey, what's going on?
My bad, dog. I have your other number. I'm sorry. I got to lock this in.
Oh, no, you good. Yeah, this the call-in number for the show. But, man, how first of all, how you feeling? Because I know you're there, and that's got to be hard for you to know that happened in your city to somebody that special.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It hit me hard. I was preparing for a show yesterday, last night or yesterday, and my wife called my daughter and told my daughter, my daughter's 24, so they know everything that's going on in these streets. So it goes, news travel around fast, man. Even from yesterday to today, all the information is coming out. I think Mo had posted in the chat that